Whether you know it or not, America is in a crisis. Over the next 3 years, Donald Trump will attempt to change America in ways we've never seen before. Now, once you get past the speeches and the narrative, Donald Trump only wants one thing, and that's to maintain power. And he'll do anything to keep it. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you 5 warning signs I believe are telling us that we're already in that crisis, that he's already taking control of America, one piece at a time. The authoritarian government is here. Whether it's getting rid of immigrants or sending military into blue states, Donald Trump is starting to grab all the power he can, whether legally or not. Let's make sure you understand that America is in a crisis. Okay, now before I move forward, keep in mind Donald Trump didn't create all this. He did not. This was something that was brewing for a long time, this hatred towards anything that isn't white Christian in America. So Donald Trump had a lot of help from the Heritage Foundation, a right-wing conservative think tank. He had 100 other groups that kind of participated in as well, all right-wing think tanks. They created their manifesto, Project 2025. It pretty much went against anybody that was queer, anybody that was an immigrant, anybody that was pretty much non-Christian now. They're on the list. And of course, you can probably go down a bigger list of things that they don't like. Donald Trump was already on board with this. He probably couldn't articulate it, so Project 2025 helped him. He's the front man. He's the actor in front of the camera. They needed him to make this work. No other person within the Republican Party could pull this off. Nobody but him. What do you think he did on The Apprentice? Yeah, The Apprentice. Remember that. The Apprentice was his show that proved that he was a great actor and a great liar. Most of it fake. I digress. So let me go to number 1 on my list. Purge non-white immigrants. Not a secret here. He promised to do this campaigning, and he started doing it almost right away. He created an army. He needed an army, a private army, and it is his private army. Make no mistake, my friends. He made an army, and he pretty much hijacked the original ICE, this time making this a military group with weapons and all the equipment and money they needed, all the masks they needed, fancy masks that hide their faces. And these people have the ability to do anything they want. I mean, they'll push American citizens down. They'll push protesters down. They pepper sprayed a priest. This is something they will do, and nobody's going to stand against them. Well, a few have, but not many. So he has this army, and he's set them loose against immigrants. He made promises that he was going to just go after criminals, especially at first. That did not really happen. I'm sure he got some criminals, but the field was ripe with people working on farms or up on roofs. It was easy to find these people because these people were working. They were doing something for our country, something others won't or can't do. Kind of doesn't make sense, does it? We're going to get rid of people who are actually helping us feed ourselves, working on farms. I digress there, but this is the sort of the stupidity of it. I'm not sure anybody cares because I'm not sure anybody in the entire right wing of the Republican Party, or maybe the whole Republican Party in general, figured this out yet. They really haven't. Because again, this is a plan. This was an indoctrination they received for decades. Since the 30s, I believe, people have been indoctrinated to believe that we have to be America first, Christian first, and everybody else go to hell. And of course, they didn't have a platform back then, but it grew through Jerry Falwell, remember him, and Pat Robertson. It grew to a movement. But they still needed that frontman, which is Donald Trump. So immigration is a big deal. He wants to build tons of places to put people in, to store them, so to speak. There's people living in fear. People won't leave their homes. We've got now a lot of immigrants who work in farms, who work in places, aren't going to work. Again, farmers needed them, making it much more difficult, much more expensive to bring product to market. So immigration was the first thing on his list. Now keep in mind, my proposal here is that let's make a path to citizenship for these people, a path that's actually attainable. It doesn't exist right now. It never did. Too many hoops, Too long of waits. Now, criminals, I will say again, let's arrest them, let's deport them, but not everybody's a criminal, although that's what they've said over and over again. So where do we go from there? We have to fight it. And I'm not sure how much fight people have left in them, although there was a great turnout for No King's Day. But we need more than that. Hopefully we can turn the corner in the 2026 midterm elections. Okay, he's already doing number one. He's already deporting people and arresting people on a mass scale. Number two, he's been doing for quite a while too, silencing the opposition. He's been doing this since he entered the White House. Now he is using the Justice Department in many ways to go after his and to intimidate them. He wants to use that same type of intimidation in blue cities, okay? In blue cities where people protest, where a lot of Democratic strongholds exist. This is why you see some of the other actions he's been doing, this is why you see him doing some other actions like sending troops in to these cities. It's the beginning. It's just the beginning. Also keep in mind, he's going to start rolling out his belief that those people that don't agree with his policies, arresting people on sight, creating this new military, arresting people on site, creating military gulags in different blue cities. He's going to try to declare anybody who doesn't agree with him a dissident, no matter what, whether they protest, whether they write an article against him, whether they challenge him. At some point, he's going to start arresting people. I think right now is not the time. But as he makes a case for his people, for his right-wing people, for MAGA, as he makes a case for them on national television, that everybody who disagrees with him is fighting progress, is a dissident, wants to wreck America, is a communist, is a socialist. And he could grab enough power to start making arrests on certain people. It'll start with certain people first. Keep that in mind, certain high-profile people. He wants to eliminate congressmen. He wants to eliminate judges. He wants to eliminate some people that were in basically lawyers that came against him and worked against him when he was being charged with all those crimes that he said he didn't do. Okay, so this could be bad. My point is, it's already started. We're not starting from the beginning. This is well into his plan. He's laying the foundations. He's already, as I said in one, rounding up people. We're getting used to seeing that now. It'll desensitize a lot of people, even some good people. It'll desensitize. We won't think about it as much. Next step is maybe rounding up those people that he says are dissidents, that are challenging the system, that won't obey his rule. That's the next step. Both of these steps are already well into fruition. 3, shrinking federal government. Now, he's done this because he wants to control the federal government. Okay, he wants to fire more people, but the courts have stopped that for now. Keep in mind, though, somebody else may give him permission, another court. But behind the radar, he will still get rid of people. He will replace people, with loyalists. These people will be beholden to the American people, but to Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is going to go after very key people in certain departments. People that deal with voting rights. He wants to roll voting rights back to the 60s. In education, public health. Don't forget environmental. He definitely doesn't want any environmental regulations because he wants to pretty much drill and rape the land for its resources. He's not interested in environmental concerns. Keep that in mind as well. Number 4, controlling blue states. I mentioned this a little bit before. He's sending troops into blue states. He wants to send them into Portland, Chicago, Washington, D.C. I'm sure he has other lists. Now, this isn't something you're going to see en masse right now. These are the test cities. He wants to test the public's basically acclamation to them. So Donald Trump's going to roll this out slowly. Keep in mind it's already started, but he's going to roll it out slowly. He's not going to do it en masse. Not yet. He wants to see how people are affected, how people can be desensitized to seeing it and just get used to it, slide it under the door. And then he'll go after city after city, blue state cities. This way he controls them. People will be in fear, especially people that are poor, minorities, immigrants. And by doing this, a lot of people will not go to the polls. This was a survey they did. People who fear the police or the military being in the streets will not go to the polls. This is worldwide. This is something that happens because people are afraid something can happen to them. They'll be threatened or put in the back of a van. So he has an advantage here. He's going to try to control these cities. He's going to try to get rid of those governors who disobey him, who refuse to help him. He's going to try to file charges against them. Again, part of the legal system he will use against them. So again, as I mentioned with the other two, this is already underway. It's already started. It's not being rolled out today. It was rolled out months ago. It will only be more and more intrusive as we go forward. Be careful of that. Okay, number 5. This is the big one. Declaring a national emergency so that he can suspend elections. Now, I'm kind of leaning towards this. Many experts have already said this and have written about this, that sometime in 2027, late 2027, early 2028, Donald Trump will find a way to declare an emergency, whatever it is. Keep in mind, people are protesting. He has said that anybody that is protesting against him is an insurgent, is a dissident. He's made that statement. He wanted to declare an emergency then. He did not, and he did it on purpose. He, again, is desensitizing people. And if you say it often enough, there won't be as much kickback against it. This is the psychology of control. Keep that in mind. As I mentioned with the other 4, these are already in motion. There's already plans for them. And if he declares an emergency, he can declare in such a way that he can say, I'm going to suspend the elections. No one can rule like me. America and the world a third term, or try to get a third term. I don't believe it'll be running for a third term. I believe that he's going to try to take a third term. And I believe that we all have seen this out of him in the past. He is a control freak. He's the type of personality that yearns for power, yearns for worship, yearns for people to pat him on the back and say, great job. Is it? So those are the 5 problems I see. Again, all these are already set in motion, okay? This is not coming out of the blue. The plan was set. He got elected, and as soon as he got elected, he started putting the pieces in place with the help of the Heritage Foundation. It's also backed by a lot of people who back him in every respect, who see no problem with stamping on top of people, who see no problem with someone not having health care or food stamps if they need them. There's no problem breaking up families. There's no problem with a fascist-style government as long as it benefits them. So keep this in mind as you move forward, as you watch events unfold before you, and they will, over time, 3 years. Keep in mind, we got 3 years. And that third year is the election. So sometime the year before and in that year 2028, you might even start seeing what I've said, that there's going to be a push for him to declare some type of emergency to make it possible for him to maybe run again. Whatever it is, if he's healthy and sane, which is, a lot of caveats to that, he will try to do, I believe. So listen, I'm glad you got a chance to hear me today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. Please leave comments. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time right here on The David Thompson Show. See ya.